Okay guys, here's a Zach game. Basically, Morgana had the idea of invading and it just turned out to fail, so we went back to regular jungling. I just do the usual, the fastest, most efficient clear that ends me up with level, like very close to level 4. I decide to camp top lane because I thought like Nidalee's gonna lose against Riven, and I didn't feel like a feeding lane, and I ended up giving a boosted monkey gank. So I got red, and I was like, she probably thinks I'm done with her. Let me show up one more time. I should have clicked it right there and then, but I waited a second too long, and she already backed off. So I decided to do Krugs, and I'm back. And yeah, boosted monkey ganks. So I decided to do a couple of other things, and I'm back. This is the true meaning of camp. Like, imagine if every single gank worked. That is like tilt worthy. And here she backs off, so I was gonna take the experience of the minions, cover the lane, but then I realized she's just gonna teleport back. So I decided to gank mid. And this gank is successful. I'm glad of that. It is like Clown Fiesta style though. The reason why I'm not really afraid of fighting is because I have my passive. So I'm like a... I wanted to knock him up, but I was like, well... And I wasn't sure if he was going to ult me, so I flashed, but he did. So basically lived twice that fight. Well, successful gank. And then back to the usual farming. I sped the farming up because it's kind of boring watching people farm. Here's a bot lane doing some next level. She goes into the bush. I can tell she's trying to juke me, but I'm like, nah. Just, you watch the champions movement and you just predicted. And he decides to gank, and I'm like, what is this? This is 3v2. Why would he even be here? But I forgot I don't have my passive, so that was great. Boosted monkey play. I was gonna cover mid, but I wanted to do the bamboozle him right quick, but he decided not to push fully. And here, basically the exact same thing happened again. The first time I showed a bot, he flashed away, but I predicted where he should be. Successful gank, quote unquote. Wasn't really a gank, more of a counter. Back to farming. So I camped top lane extremely hard in the beginning of the game, and I've pretty much never showed up there anymore. Because, I mean, 5 failed ganks, you know, kind of get tired of it. Also, as a Zac player, when you want to ult, you want to kind of get in front of them so that when they get knocked up, they get knocked back towards your allies. And I do counter jungling a little bit because I saw him top lane. Then I fling mid to get that first tower. Actually, no, that wasn't the first tower. Back to jungling. Unfortunate. Here I 1v1 her. I have my passive, so I was like, But it is Riven. She has area of effect. But I was like, surprise. So we're just going ham on the tower. Then Take the opportunity of taking Rift Herald. Meanwhile, our mid laner's trying to steal the blue buff. This is also plat elo. So this is the skill level of the players. Kappa. I go on the 80 carry. I don't have my passive, so I was kind of very aggressive and greedy in my decision making. I wasn't sure to engage on who because remember I don't have my passive, so I don't want to burst Yorick 1v1 because everybody else is kind of tunneling on the mid laner. But I'm like, finally an opportunity. And then here I just start counter jungling, and Riven just. I have a comfortable amount of health, so I decide to mess with her. And then surprise! Going back to jungling. I wanted to, because it's a 2v1, well now it's a 3v1. Just little things that get you ahead in the game. Back to jungling. You want to get, oh, this guy thought he was backing. You want to get a good mixture of like ganking and farming. Like I should have 5 times at top lane. That would put somebody behind. But because I didn't fully clear my top lane, I just like got the chickens and then went top, failed, got my red buff, came back top, failed, got the Krugs, came back top, failed, and then I got this Rift Herald. Oh, the Bamboozle Classic. Oh man, I missed. Just auto attacking them to death. Go back to farming and just come back. Because I mean, honestly, me just standing around waiting for them, that won't really do anything. So just farm up a little bit. Oh, 2v1. But we good. Zillion covers my back. And when you're walking around the jungle, use your E as much as possible because it covers more distance that you can walk within the same amount of time. This bamboozle might work. Hey, it did. See, I pretty much my EWR killed off the 80 carry, and then it just so happened to happen that I had enough. I last hit the mid laner. Here's some Clown Fiesta going on again. Now they're invulnerable, so I'm like, oh hell no. I know they're gonna. Oh, alright, they chased the Riven, so I decide to go after the Taric. Oh, I saw him like just a little peek, and I was like, wait a minute. And plus, we had our allies like, on the other side of the Baron pit, so it was like, where is he trying to hide? The reason why this game I went like damage, usually I go like full tank, but this game I'm building damage, is because we've been like pretty much pooping on them pretty hard. And ow, I just hit my elbow on the table. I got Rylai's to slow down now because I have a lot of area of effect abilities. And I got Leandra Torment because I can penetrate them. And the burn's pretty annoying. Plus health and magic ability power. He still gets the tower. Now it's a 2v1 because that thing's focusing me, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing's about to kill me. He decides to show up again, and I'm like, oh, you made a mistake, my dude. Back to farming. Now, as you can see, my team is like in their base, like doing things, and I'm just like, there's no way I'll get there in time, so I decided to just push out bot lane, and we win.